Not much, just didn't have anything else really need to do, so decided to do a stream for a little while. Alright, need to move the pickup. Oh, that's fine. We just kind of got things set up and going. Kind of figured out where we left off and everything. We're just kind of getting everything put away right now, more than anything. Stuff we bought last stream. Come on now, straighten up. Like, get this thing back in the shed, it'd help a lot. Gonna have to relearn how to drive, I think. All this articulated stuff going on here. Nope, nope, don't hit the shed, don't hit the shed. There we go. So I think we're gonna park all the tractors in this shed, and most of the implements and stuff go in that shed. No, it doesn't. So the only damage with equipment is like, there's a place where you can repair it and it does sort of lose its paint over time. But if you just hit a shed or do something like that with it, then it doesn't. That's just something I guess people who created the game haven't figured out how to do yet. So if you hit the shed or anything with it, it don't damage anything. It just, oh yeah, we gotta go back to town with this tractor. It just, really doesn't do anything. You can get hung up though. Like if I run straight into that rock, it won't do any damage to the equipment, but you can get hung up on the rock. Like you can't just go through things. But as far as actually physical or damage you can see on the tractor or whatever, no, not really. Yeah, I just wish it worked that way in real life too, where nothing could tear up. Only mess ups or tear ups we have in the game is just like something technical. The equipment cannot actually mess up, so wish it worked like that way in real life too. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try to hook this up to the planter now. Reverse. Go. Squeeze all this stuff. Yeah, I'm not. It worked. I wish I could find something a little bit better, but I use I don't know if I said this before or not, but I use a software called Stream Tunes, and it's like stuff where you can play on the stream, you don't get copyrighted or nothing, and so that's what I'm doing. I can try. I think I can. Yeah, it's pretty nice tunes. Good enough to listen to anyhow. Better than some music I've heard. I did remember to put it on where it plays it over and over today though. That way we don't wind up with all the other music in here that we wound up with last time, because I forgot to do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can. I don't see. It looks big on my computer screens, but when you get on a phone, it's a little bit different because I've watched I watched my previous stream and I seen that. I'm like, oh, I could make that a little bit bigger, but I didn't really adjust nothing much today. I just sort of started it up the same way I did the other one. Yeah. That's kind of what happened. See, I didn't even know what it was doing until I didn't even know what the first song was it played until I was going back through, because I knew it started playing some random music. I'm like, what in the world did this thing all play? And so I went back and I watched the stream and seen that. Oh, it's fine. I like when people chat. At least I know somebody's here doing something. Oh, I know it's hard to see on phones though, because I mean, I was watching it some on mine the other day. After I streamed Sunday, I think it was, I did it. Okay, so what else do I need? Do I need this stuff? Yeah. Yep. Let's see here. I don't think I need that stuff because I couldn't get the 4020 to hook up to it. So we can sell that. That way it's not just sitting here taking up room, because we need to buy a few more things, I think. I do want something with a loader though. So let's see, what should we get with a loader? Could get another tractor, I guess. Put a loader on it. Let's see here. Want a cab tractor or not? I don't know, we'll leave it for now. Alright, so apparently one of the beds I bought for that thing didn't purchase, so we'll go ahead and purchase that again. And of course it spawned here and the piece of equipment's up there, so we'll have to go back and get it. And then I think we're going to try to start creating a field here, because we have no field, so we're probably going to buy some land and try to start creating a field. And we don't have any right now. I don't know, maybe corn? I was trying to figure that out earlier today, what I was going to plant on here for a crop. I'm thinking about getting some cows eventually on here, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm thinking about probably planting some corn, I'd say. Most likely. Just sort of, I just like growing corn and farm sim for some reason. I don't really know why. Alright, so we're gonna need to hook up to this. What other stuff can you do to raise money? Well, I always usually go the traditional route because I really like doing stuff like cows and chickens and crops and stuff. But there's a few different things you can do. So you can raise basically any crop other than like tobacco or something like that. Other than that, you can raise most any crop you want, with a few exceptions. And then you can of course do cows, and you can do cows, chickens, bees, pigs, horses. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with horses other than you can ride them and stuff. You can do just about any business you want with the mods you can get on the computer. You can just about do any business you want. There's also productions. So like I could raise a crop, take it to a production, like say raise wheat, and I could take it to a flour mill, which would turn into flour, and then I could take the flour over to a bakery, and then it would make bread out of it. Or you could put in other things as well, and it'd make cakes and just all kinds of stuff like that. So I think we're going to get in here and purchase some land now, because we don't have very much land at all. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I really wanted to play on computer, was just so I could really, so badly, was I could do whatever I wanted to, and there was just so much more expandability with it. I'm going to buy a good chunk of this land right here. Like that. I'm hoping that my disc, I'm hoping it can create field. That's the thing in Farm Sim, is you have to have a piece of equipment that can create field, or you have to have a mod that's like cultivator create field or something, where in real life you could just about take anything and you could create some type of something. It may not be the greatest, but you could create something. And of course, I parked that fertilizer spreader out there right in the way. Going to connect that up. I'm going to move this over because I don't want to hit my brand new piece of equipment. We'll put it in front of the self-propelled sprayer. Ain't like it's that hard to move. Go back to the quad track, not the quad track. It's the, I don't know what these call these things. It's like a quad track on wheels almost. But it's not a quad track because it's on wheels. I don't know. They call it something, I'm sure. Go ahead and see if we can get this thing out of here. I don't know, carrying gears. I think I'm gonna start the field like right over in here somewhere. Let's see if we can unfold this thing. Alright, now can this thing create a field? It doesn't look like it, so that's what I was afraid of. I think it's Farm Sim's way of making you have to buy an extra piece of equipment, but kind of have to because you ain't got no other choice to create your own field, so I reckon that's what we'll do. I had to pull this out though, so a little bit of a pain to get back in there. Yeah, that's how you buy land. So they cut it off in sections like that, and then you just buy whatever section you want. This map's a little bit different than other maps, but that's the way. Other maps, you got like really expensive land. All the land on here is the same price though on this map. But on the other ones, you got like specific fields, roadways you can buy different things on like that. All right, come on. I need you to get turned over in here so that I can get you back in your hole here. Or you get parked right there. That works. So we can get out of here now. And 7th gear. And we'll go. Grab 15. Alright, so I'm going to try to buy a plow now. I don't know what kind of plows we got. I'll have to look. Don't remember what I'll put in. Not a whole lot of options, apparently. Let's see. I don't know how realistic this is, but that looks like a good enough piece of equipment to create a field to me. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, I think we're running 1080p. I think we're either running 1080p 30 FPS or running 1080p 60 FPS.
Actually, getting an instant online offer to sell your car to CarMax isn't magic. It's a real offer.
I think that's what we're running. We're either running 30 or 60 FPS. It's one or the other.
Ta-da!
CarMax, car selling.
Alright, let's see if we can get these tunes fixed. Alright, there we go. One or the other there. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit odd. I've never done this before. This is way overkill, but I still feel like using it for some reason. We could actually probably use the, the 5020 if we wanted to, but I don't really feel like using that tractor either, so. Or we could use the International, that'd work too. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, let's just lower C. Allow create field. And lower it down. Okay. We'll just put this thing in lower gear. Alright, there we go. We're literally gonna be able to fly with this thing. So, just gonna wrap around the tree line here. There we go. I have a mod in called a real speed limit mod, and it allows me to go just ridiculously fast. Excuse me. Alright, we're probably gonna come back in and clean up them edges a little bit better later. But for now, we're gonna wrap it around like that. Should work pretty good. Gonna make a pretty good sized field here. Alright, we're gonna cut that off there. I was sitting here thinking about you were plowing super fast. Yeah. I was going way faster than you'd normally be able to. So that's how I do it. It's actually struggling a little bit going up this hill here though. I gotta gear it down a little. I think it was just because it was in such a high gear and then I stopped. Alright, so we have, that's how you know you got to your property lines when it says you do not have access to this land. Now, what you do is you do this thing called turn around and go back the other way. Kind of the way it works. Other than that, I have no idea what my property line is. Just trying to find it because I want to make the field to right where I want to. Yeah, you can cut down trees. I'm actually gonna end up cutting down some because I'm gonna get them out of the field. So there's actually two ways to do it, or a few ways actually. The first way is you can purchase a chainsaw and cut them down. The second way is you can use F12, I think it is now, which is easy dev controls, and you can just delete the tree. And then the other way you can do it is there's a tool you can purchase or a piece of equipment that is I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called a T-Rex, I think is what it's called. And it just takes and basically it's a chipper, except it don't leave any chips or anything. So yeah, that's the way that works. I'll grab another gear. Oh, run off our land. What in? I guess I found it again. That's odd. The way the property line's out here is really odd. But I can go right through there. We're gonna have to figure this one out a little bit later. Okay, yeah, you can sell wood from the trees. If I just delete it, then, well, it's just deleted. I don't get anything from it. But other than that, I can sell the wood. And if you put about the T-Rex I was talking about. If you put a trailer behind it, it actually will collect the chips, but if you don't, it won't. But I don't know how they got that figured out, but it worked somehow or another. Gotta go around these rock formations here somehow. Alright. I don't remember where I started, to be honest. I'm gonna leave room to put in other fields as well. I'm actually gonna just cut right back through these tree lines here. We're already gonna have a bunch of trees to do something with. I think I'm gonna open it and we'll go back. I'll probably take over a little bit more of that as well. But for now, I'm gonna cut back down through here a little bit further. Let's see. So I don't usually try to mess with these. I was just gonna say that I'd like to have like a huge field, but those huge patches like that, the ground is all messed up underneath and stuff. So I usually don't try to mess with that too much. All right, the way the trees are gonna work here, it's gonna make me have to do something a little awkward. But I did want a little ways from the field, so that's actually not too bad. Like that. Alright. Lift it up, yes. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to take a second pass. Lower that down. Going up through the gears here. Field's coming together pretty good. Oh, a pretty good sized cornfield here. I'm probably going to try to make 2 or 3 fields on this map too. Because I won't most farms that raise like corn and soybean, that's what they do. They raise corn and soybean. It's their main 2 crops normally. But if I do cows, then I'll probably try to raise some wheat and stuff too. That way I can raise my own straw. You can do that as well. But raise the plow up, back it up. And of course it's raining. One cool thing about Farm Sim is when it rains, if it gets too wet, this is a combination of my mods and a few other things with Farm Sim. But if it gets too wet, it actually is harder to work. So what I'm gonna do with this tree is I'm gonna turn it in delete objects input. Yeah. I didn't think about it, but yeah. Alright, so we got rid of that tree. Yeah, it's crazy realistic in some ways, and then in others, it's like, who created this again? Because it just don't make sense. Yeah, it's crazy realistic, and then I just deleted a tree though, so there is that. Like that part of it, but that's done with mods. You can't just do that at a base game though. So there is that. Do that with mods. Got a mess right here to clean up. As I make a bigger one trying to go forwards. Stop, 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 stop. I don't need you way down there. Yeah, we're probably gonna take an extra pass right there somehow or another, just to get that evened out. We gotta plow over our tracks here as well. See, the tractor's gotten muddy, and then there's gonna be slippage as well because it's raining. But some of that's mods and some of that's base game. We're gonna try to just work around these two trees here to start with. I'll come back on the next pass and grab them. Does the field, does it matter if you yeah, as long as you have like dirt like this, you can't grow it in grass. But as long as you have dirt like this, it will grow pretty much. So I guess yeah, it'll basically grow either way, I guess. Or if you're talking about like plowing it, it does have to be plowed up. This tree here is right in the path, so we do have to stop and cut it down. Or delete it, more or less. Delete. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to actually plow out here. The way the rain's coming down now. Might have to go sleep at night or something. Oh, we hit a tree. Okay. Alright, pop out here. Yeah. Magic trick in Farm Sim. Now you see the tree? Now you don't. Miss any, that wouldn't be good. Back over and get it. I think we're actually going to go after this pass. I think we're going to go and sleep for the night because it is getting dark and then it's raining. So I think we're actually going to go sleep for the night once we complete this one pass here. We just barely missed that tree right there. Wow. Oh, we're missing it. We're missing some. Yeah, that wasn't good. That'd be alright. Alright, we're gonna quit for the night. getting muddy and slick out here. You can see my tire tracks there. Yep, that's about the size of it. But the cool thing about this thing right here is it'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right there. Alright, so we're gonna be ending the stream here, apparently, because we're gotta go feed cows now in real life, so gonna be ending the stream a little sooner than what I thought. It's about 6 o'clock. I was planning on streaming for about an hour a day, getting some things done. So anyway, we're gonna be ending the stream right here. I thought I might get streamed a little bit longer, but yeah, it has. It's been real fun doing. Anyway, maybe we'll one day get to stream for the full length that I thought I was going to, but that's the farm life. Never know what's gonna happen. So anyway, we'll hopefully stream again here in a day or two, or next Sunday or sometime or another. And we got a few videos coming out this week, but thank anybody that was watching for watching, and bye for now.